Welcome back, people, to another video. Today we're going to do a review on the Bluetooth iHome speaker, Super Mario Edition. As you can see, pretty cool looking speaker, but the bigger question is how good does this guy sound in real time? So let's unbox this thing and hop right into it. Now, just so you know, the speaker is normally $20 or a little bit more than that. It really depends on where you decide to shop around. But I personally picked this up at Best Buy, the usual spots that I go to. And it happened to cost $13.99 on sale currently. So if I can actually get this box open. No wonder it costs $13.99. The box is impossible to open. Let me tear this, it's okay. Oh boy, there we go. Anyhow, here we are. Just a little unboxing section for you guys. So this is how this bad boy looks. Actually, it's a pretty cool looking speaker. Just so you guys know, I did go back to recording with my iPhone 13. So, you know, it was very difficult to record with a phone with rather lower resolution. So I am back to that. So as you can see, now that I think about it, I hope this thing isn't supposed to stay attached to it. Nope, it doesn't. It comes off based on the box. All right, so this is the speaker right here. Now this is going to get super messy. I am not going to try to tear this open the right way. First, let's look at this little, what does it actually come with? So this bad guy is micro USB, unfortunately. A lot of their speakers normally are, and when it comes to iHome products, a lot of times their older products still use this particular old-fashioned USB. But luckily I have a lot of them at home, so it shouldn't be any issue. You have your instructions right here for the speaker. Just lets you know that you can plug it up to other things. To charge it, not really an issue for me. I don't really have to worry about that at the moment. So let's go ahead and just basically demolish this box. Pull over to the side. I don't want y'all to see the destruction that's about to happen. Oh wow. So this thing is actually bolted to the this thing is bolted down. Wow. Right here, you have to actually use screws and take this out. It doesn't come with any type of screwdriver to take that out. So let me go ahead and try to pull this cardboard out to the best of my ability. All right. Oh, my God. This is a lot of work. I didn't notice this thing came with a whole screwdriver on the bottom, but that's insane. So what I want to go ahead and do is just tear it like this, just for video purposes. So, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So right here, if you see this 3 screwdrivers right here, you will need a small screwdriver set, which is, this does not come with it at all. You're gonna have to have one at home. You are gonna have to charge this beforehand, but once you do remove this, it'll just be this green part at the bottom, and you shouldn't have any issues after that. So it looks like it has 2 buttons. One is power on and power off. So it does have some type of battery life. Sounds good. The second one looks like you push this to put it in actual Bluetooth mode. But that is it. There's no volume up. There's no volume down. Like I said, don't look at this part of the video. This does come off. This whole black piece comes off and it just sits flat, just like it does in the actual picture. Unfortunately, I had to go through that little fiasco of tearing open the bottom just to make it look this neat. That was a lot of work. Anyway, here's the cable right here. Here's the headset. So it's a pretty solid headset. It's just a Mario figurine. It doesn't feel like it's loose or anything when I try to pull them, not try to pull him out, but try to wiggle his way free. Pretty cool looking headset. That's not much to it. It's just a Mario looking headset. I honestly can't really say much about the aesthetic itself. It feels pretty solid, honestly. Like this is something that I would actually just put on my little shelf as a centerpiece, just to have as a little knick-knack along with my other 3D figures and all that stuff. I forget what those figures are exactly called, but I have a lot of figurines and things from Demon Slayer and other places. So this is actually pretty cool, but it does also doubles down as an actual speaker. I was hoping that it did do some type of light up effect like in the hat or something, but it doesn't, but that's fine. But with that being said, let's hop over to the next section where we're going to sync it and actually test the sound out. All right, guys, got a little shaky cam. Let me stabilize that. There we go. Should have recorded this in 4K, but I did not. I recorded in HD 30 frames. That's okay. It would still look better than my other phone, the A53. So we're gonna go to the settings like we always do. See here, go to Bluetooth. sorry, I'm in sound. Bluetooth is right here. Before we tap that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Let's see. First thing I want to do is just try to search it while it's on. If it finds it, that's good. If it doesn't, then I know I have to hit the Bluetooth button in order to make it actually find it. All right, looks like it went to search mode when it's on without me having to actually hit the Bluetooth button. So let me go ahead and tap that. iHome B66 is what this device is called. Here we are. And that is the sync process. Very simple, very easy. Not much to really say more than that, except for if it doesn't go into sync mode, let me just double check. Yep. So if this doesn't go into sync mode, like we talked about before, you hold this button and it will actually put it in sync mode. But luckily it was already in pair mode the moment I powered it on. The only reason it won't go into pair mode, let's say if I was to disconnect this and try to hook it up to another device, I might have to actually put it in Bluetooth mode. So it's very simple, very simplistic. You shouldn't get lost in actually doing that. Just follow the instructions, or worst case, send me a message if you happen to see this video, and I will walk you guys through how to actually do it. So lastly, let's look into how this sounds with music. And as always, because of YouTube and their policies, or just other people on YouTube that happen to post YouTube-friendly music, which comes from the YouTube site sometimes, they still want to get monetized, even though it's not even their work. So we're going to go ahead and use something that I did 100 million years ago, and let's see how it sounds. What are we going to do today? Let's use Halloween again. Let's see what the volume at this guy. It's not all the way up. Okay. All right, let's turn it up. Seconds, you guys can just hear the quality of the music. It feels good. The sound feels like it's coming to speakers in his actual head. That's what it feels like. Either the bottom. I like this. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, unfortunately, because I have it where this is covered, as soon as I picked this headset up, it felt like the sound was coming from the bottom at first. But there's no way to, only way I'll be able to verify that if I could see the bottom of the speaker, though it didn't even sound muffled at all, even with this over it, but the vibration came from Mario's head up here. So this is actually a really cool speaker. It has a decent amount of volume. What I will say is that, given the fact that, well, let me say this part first about the music. Because of the volume I had it on, I didn't hear any distortion. I didn't hear it struggling, or, sometimes, I'm not gonna say it bleeds. I don't know the exact terminology because I'm not an audiophile. But sometimes when you turn up music louder than what the headphones or any type of headset accessory speaker can handle, you hear crackling and things like that in the headset. This, I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the song that I made was actually a mistake in the bass. I didn't mean to make the bass the way that I did. It was far too light. And granted, it sounded exactly the way it did when bass-wise, when I actually used this application in FL Studio. So I do like the speaker. It's a cool speaker. My wife actually bought this for me the other day for review purposes. I actually had an issue with my YouTube page and I wasn't able to get into it, but now I can, and she kind of got me this, like, to start the second page that I was planning on doing, still planning on doing. But luckily I got back into my first one, so here we are. But this actually sounds very, very good. I like it. It's a cool looking speaker. It's Mario. It doubles down as a centerpiece in your room if you're trying to have some type of game room, or just you want to put this on your counter. You want to put, not counter, but like computer desk. If you have a child and you want to get them a speaker and you want to put this, you have a theme-based room, this will still play music, especially YouTube videos, things like that. So it's actually a pretty cool speaker. I do like it. I like the sound. It did exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't hear any crazy distortion or anything like that. I didn't have any issues with the sound bleeding. It sounds like it's, underwater, or it sounded really good, believe it or not. I know I'm not the best person to describe sound, but I actually do like the way the sound. And if anyone is listening to the words I'm saying, I'm sure you guys can put it in, you audiophiles can put it in much better terminology. But yes, when I turn it up, I don't have any issues whatsoever with the strains of sound. It sounds good. Obviously, it won't beat out a subwoofer or anything like that, but that's not what you're buying this for. You're probably buying it for 2 reasons. A gift, 3 reasons. A gift, for yourself, or for a knickknack. And it works as all 3, all the above. So in this last section of the video, this is more so talking about, is the speaker worth it? And I kind of already expressed that, but I'll do that anyway. I'll reiterate it. This is a very good speaker in terms of just sound in general. Obviously, there's going to be people out there that's going to disagree with my take. What I will say to you guys is that we're not talking about subwoofers. Granted, you could go to Micro Center, you can go to stores and you can get Logitech headsets for $24, $30. Obviously, that's a better choice if that's what you're trying to do. They could be 24, 40 watts, 65, higher, whatever it is. But remember, this particular product isn't meant for house parties. It's not meant to be hooked up to PCs, to have surround sound and all that bass. It's just a cool looking speaker made from, I'm not even gonna say, I'm assuming it's licensed by the Mario company, because if we know anything about Nintendo, they don't play with licenses. They're like a sweatshop. But anyway, unfortunately, I do not see any type of battery life on this speaker. It does not tell me. So I will have to actually test it myself for a certain amount of time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not about to sit down and just sit with a speaker of this caliber for 4 or 5 hours if it lasts that long. It's an iHome product. My guess is probably only lasts for 2 to 3 hours tops. But if you keep this plugged in through the back, it will charge the speaker up. Actually, let me turn that off. The blue light signifies that it's on. Again, this isn't a speaker that you're having a house party to. This is just something that goes into a room. It's more so used for just a prop or other things. And if you do happen to connect your phone to this, realistically, you're not going to get some insane bass. Like I would use this for a quick podcast. If I'm walking around the house, I'm cleaning, I'll carry this in my pocket. But realistically, I have Bluetooth glasses, as you can see, along with Bluetooth headphones and other things. So I have so many Bluetooths. This was more so going to just go into my little shelf of knickknacks of different type of characters and things like that. But it is a cool speaker. For the $20 price tag, I would have said this would have been better at $9.99. But you do have to remember that it is Super Mario, and the Mario brand tends to bring more value to some people's eyes. And anything that has Mario on it is overpriced, if we're just being completely honest here. If it was another character, Batman or somebody, it would probably have been $14.99 regular price and then $9.99 on sale. But it is still, I digress, it still is a cool speaker. And I do suggest anyone that's in the market that saw this at Best Buy, because I just happened to walk past and look at it. If you like it, definitely pick it up. If you decide to use it as a speaker, you won't be disappointed, but don't think you're going to go bobbing your head to death metal with this, because it doesn't have the bass. But with that being said, that is the video. I thank everyone that's subscribed to this channel. I'm feeling good, a little revived. The fact that I'm back into my channel and I own it, I'm getting my ad revenue. So I'm doing pretty good. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video.